see my screen currently at Euro USD. The main pair I'm having on screen is Euro USD. So we want to start by first look at the one we had yesterday. We want to see the perspective of holding on yesterday to see if it went down or if there are any changes we need to make. So far on this chart, you are actually looking for a sell. The price did go perfectly as I said yesterday. It went steeply to the lower side, then it came back up and even went beyond the place where we had stop loss. So if you did take your profits here, you're okay. If you did take your profit there, you are still okay. But if you had your stop loss here, but you did also take profit, the price was hit this place, you actually lost it. So there's no problem with that. We are still into buy. The trend has now reversed on the side. We are now buyers, and we want the current bullish price to push price even higher up to 1.1215. So the best we should do, wait for a retracement, wait for price to retrace back up to this level, then pick a buy from that point. Expect that buy to be going up to around 1.1215. So the best we are recommending now is for price to retrace towards this support. Let price come back up to this level, come back up to around 1.1181 or 1.1177. Then we pick a buy from this point. We expect that buy to push price up to this resistance. So as it is at the moment, Euro USD is a buy. In my opinion, this is a buy. Have your pending buy limit within this zone. Have your pending buy limit, yeah, and then have your stop loss, yeah. Then you should have your take profit around this point. So you have your buy limit, have your stop loss, and then the take profit on top. Forward USD. So yesterday, as you can see, the overall trend on this pair was downwards. We had price from this point up to where the price is at the moment, but actively downwards. There was not, and currently as we speak, there's no similar trend. So this is still downwards. In my opinion, they're still downwards, and we'll only look for a buy if price can break beyond this level. If price goes up and even close beyond 1.2689, that will be the, but as it is at the moment, still sellers. This is a support is a break back down. Expect to come back the same place here. Expect price to come back up to this level so that you can raise sell from that. So as it is, you may be a bit skeptical. Look for a sell. Wait for a sell signal. This is the sell signal. If you see this screen, wherever the price is now, then that's selling from. If you're not following this one, sell it zone 1.697, 1.2689. So we move forward to our next chart. That should be USDJ. So USDJ yesterday, I actually mentioned something that you're supposed to look for a buy. We want to see if that buy actually went, say, or if there are any changes we need to make on that. So USDJ is here. So overall, the trend was downwards. Yeah, the trend was downwards. We had there was a sell. So while we were actually selling, there was a sell here. It was opposite. The price was moving. So you ought to be looking for a sell here yesterday. This was the correct. I think I mentioned this very well, that there's an opposite scenario. The price, the indicator is showing us a sell, price is showing us a buy. So you're supposed to be looking for a sell when these two interact. That's at this point. Hours actually supposed to be in a sell as we speak. This is the actual sell has started happening. Look for sell. Supposed to have been a sell. This candle here, and I'm having that red vertical line. It's supposed to be in a sell from this point. So as it is, even as we speak, we still expect price to be on the side. Expect price to move even more. 1 hour, we started selling yesterday at this point. If you are looking at this yesterday, you ought to sell from this point. As it is at the moment, we are still sellers, just that the price needs to break below this level. Price has to get back below 1089.47, below this zone. We have to clearly descend below this level before we can confirm that. So on USD JPY, it's advisable you wait for a break below, then a retracement back the same point before you can pick a sell to the lower side. So we have this. This will be a very, very good place to sell from. A support, it's a break below, came back to the same place. Let's look for a sell from. So in the future, if you didn't sell it with us yesterday, you can still wait for price to clearly descend below this level, retrace back. If you pick a sell, expect that sell to push price up to around this support. 30 minutes, you're still downwards. You actually ought to have sold here. Here, look for a sell, and wait for this one to break below, retrace back before you can pick that sell precisely. So we move forward. We move to our next chart, and that should be gold. Gold is here. Yesterday, actually, gold was a sell. If you can remember, we recommended a sell, but somehow that sell never happened. So the price pulled back up and even closed above a key level, which is this. So we expect the current move to the upper side to push price up to somewhere around this point, this resistance. Have this as a very good resistance, and as long as the price does not clearly ascend above it, we expect price to move up to it, up to this level. So if you bought it when after this breakout, you can still hold on to that buy. Expect the buy to be pushing price up to this level. 30 minutes, we're still upwards. You're actually supposed to look for a buy. All the same, we expect price to go up to this level, around 1294.10 or 1293.45. So we move forward to the next chart, SP500. So for SP500 yesterday, we are looking for a buy, but we wanted price to go up to some support. Wanted price to come back up to this level, which it has not done just yet. We expected price to come back up to this level. This is a support, a resistance, sorry, a resistance. The price rose above, came back, a support, a support, a support, a support. So far you ought to have bought. This was the correct place to buy from. This was still a good place, just that there was no signal, and there was only a good signal here and here, but there was no signal here for a buy. There was also no signal there for a buy. But if price can come back and then you see a good buy, we are going to look at that buy from that point. The 4 hours, we are still into a sell. As I said yesterday, the price actually hit our take profit earlier, and somehow we are still downwards. Then on the 1 hour, there is nothing, we are still downwards, but the indicator has now gone missing. So this one shows that possibly we are still downwards, and if the price can come back up to this support, then this is going to be the correct place to look for a sell from, a buy from, sorry. If price can pull back down up to this support, then this will be the correct place to look for a buy from. So we move forward to our next chart, and that is Brent oil. Yesterday we were actually recommending a buy. If you can remember, this was a buy, but somehow the price actually broke below. So this is a possible sell. This is a possible sell, just that price needs to retrace up to this level. We expect price to retrace back up to this level. Yeah, we expect price to come back up to that level. Let price pull back up to this level somewhere here. So basically we are combining whatever the chart is saying, price action, and what this showing. So we expect price to pull back upwards up to this level where we look for a sell. this is where we're going to look for a sell from. So we want price to come back up to this level. So far it has been short. From this point here we have been downwards. From this point here we've been downwards, all the same. So if you didn't sell it, the next one you can still sell it now, but only when price retraces back up to this level. Then on the 1 hour we are also sellers, we are still selling. You need to wait for price to retrace back upwards. Let price come up to this level, then pick a sell from that point up to this level. So on Brent oil we are looking for a sell. SP 500 we're waiting for a buy from within this zone, 2805.1, 2799.5. Then on gold we are looking for a buy. USD JPY we are looking for a sell if price can pull back below this level. Euro USD we are looking for a buy, wait for a retracement up to this level so that you can pick a buy. Then GBP USD there is nothing, but waiting for a sell from this level. So that should bring us to the end of today's overview. So far we've looked at just all the pairs we ought to be looking at. We've seen exactly what to expect. So if you have any questions, just any question, feel free to post them here. Feel free to post them here under the chat option. Let me write that. Post, comment, post, comments. So thank you very much. See you again on Monday at the same time.